Hey, welcome on back to Weird Skulls Spider-Man. Is this my favorite Spider-Man? No. I'll be honest, it's kind of tough to say who my favorite Spider-Man is. Technically, this is my favorite Spider-Man. I don't know, I quite like Yuri Lowenthal's performance in this game as Spider-Man. I think it's really... it's a lot of fun.
Pete, hey. I've been through the city, state, and federal databases. If this Devil's Breath lab does exist, it's off the books. The only other place I can think to look is in Norman's personal files.
I've already been through his office computer. Are you thinking his penthouse? That building's full of Sables, man. If they spot me, other residents could get hurt in a firefight.
I know, but I might be able to get in undetected. I can sneak in, find the lab's location, and get out. If anything goes wrong, I'll call you for backup.
Okay. It's risky, but we need that location. Wait for me to get nearby, then make your move.
I'll be ready.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot where I was. I thought I was still gonna be doing Miles' mission where you're hiding from Rhino / like stealthing around him. Which I gotta say is it's great. Like having played
Now reports are coming in that Martin Lee, along with
you know, like I let the conversation with Mary Jane and fucking Spider-Man play out because, you know, I'm like, yeah, why not? But like, fuck off.
And a clear attempt to evade justice for his crimes. Only a fool would believe that he's Mr. Positive one moment, helping the poor with a smile, then suddenly he's Mr. Negative, blowing up. Wait a minute, Mr. Negative. That's gold, Jared. Gold. Trademark it. Stat. As I was saying, folks, Martin Lee's evil side, or as everyone is now calling him, Mr. Negative, has been revealed as the culprit for the City Hall bombing.
Also, like, again, it seems insane to me that, like, I assume it's true in the Spider-Man universe, in this Spider-Man universe, that you can just, like, trademark vigilantes and criminals, which, like, doesn't make sense to me. Like, how are you going to trademark, like, a Spider-Man thing? Like, I mean, it's hard to tell. Because, like, say, for example, there's a little spider plushie you can pick up, and Pete goes, it's like, oh man, this little spider plushie guy, I remember this. It's a shame I couldn't get any money from it, though, because I would have to reveal my identity. And it's like, I don't know about that, Peter. Like, first of all, like, I don't know. I almost, I would almost argue Spider-Man should be in the public domain. You know, anybody could make anything. All right. And what happened to freedom? You know, what happened to being able to do what you want? You know, what happened to that? Laws? Because people won't act right, or, you know, people will try to create more fair and balanced systems, and that's no good. All right, can't be having that.
Stable teams, this is Control. What's our status in Times Square? Checkpoint is active.
Listen, you might not like it, but like, capitalism is good for people who aren't you. So you shut up about it, okay? Because so long as I'm rich and you're not, I'm doing swell. I'm doing fantastic. I could care less about you, you despicable poor person. My God, don't even look at me. Don't even think about me. How disgusting. You dirty rat. How dare you? Yeah. But yeah, anyway. Don't you tell I'm a weirdo, strange little freak. So if you're into that sort of thing, weird, odd.
Stable teams, this is Control. What's our status in Times Square? This is Armored Patrol reporting in. No sign of the target.
But I figured I should get to the premise of this live stream. Hey now, Sable guys, let's not be uncool. All right. Don't you realize who I am? I'm Andy Garfield, the cat. No, sorry, I'm Andrew Garfield, the spider. the Spider-Man.
Local units. Need a response to a robbery.
The coolest Spider-Man, and apparently people's favorite. Like, a lot of people are like, my favorite live-action Spidey is Andrew Garfield, you know? It's most accurate to the comics. Ho-ho. And it's like, well, it's most accurate to the Ultimate Comics, which, you know, is a series I assume a lot of people grew up with, and that's fine. But, like, I don't know, sorry, this is gonna be all over the place. I guess I'll start with who's my favorite Spider-Man. Obviously, my favorite Spider-Man is, you know, this one from the game. Classic suit, advanced suit, whatever suit you want to put him in. I think Yuri Lowenthal, the voice actor, does a phenomenal job as Spider-Man. And in general, I like Spider-Man in this quite a lot. There's some aspects I don't like about him, but, you know, not everything can be perfect. And there's always going to be flaws with everything, because, like, you know, we can both sit here and imagine a version of Spider-Man that is amazing and spectacular and ultimate in every way, shape, and form to us personally, you know, to yourself. And you know, other people might like some aspects about it. They might dislike some aspects. You know, some people might want to take it in a different direction, you know? So everything is ultimately subjective, you know? But, like, I think a big reason why I like this Spider-Man the best is because, I don't know, he's, like, both, like, quippy, nerdy, and, like pure at heart, like genuinely a good person that wants to do good things, you know? Like I don't know, I feel like the plot line with Feast as the
I should look for more towers to activate.
You know, charity/housing organization, it fits really well with the whole theme of Spider-Man as a whole.
Ground teams, what's the status of our position in the West Village? A group of civilian agitators.
And, like, I don't know, I just think it's a wonderful performance. Like, like, at least in terms of Peter Parker, is my favorite Spider-Man. My favorite Peter Parker Spider-Man. Now, I will say, I think I like Miles from, you know, the Spider-Verse movies the most. There's a lot I really like about him. And, I would love to get into it another time. I'm high as shit, so I'm gonna talk about the much less important thing, and that's my least favorite Spider-Man. At least for me, you know. Like, again, nothing against you if you like Andy Garth's Spider-Man, you know. I like again this all started when I was just scrolling through TikTok, and, like, I gotta say, it's funny sometimes how TikTok works. Where, like, maybe that shit really is tracking your eyes. Jonah, my God, man! Every time I want you to come up and tell me a juicy little podcast, you're never there. But, like, the moment I just want to swing around and talk, have my own little personal podcast where I get to be the narcissist who yells about things and is crazy and nobody fucking likes, and if you like me, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? Alright? What? Why don't I get my chance? Huh? Why is it always gotta be about you, J. Jonah Jameson? You're great. I love you in this game. You're a parody of Alex Jones. Alright? It's fucking really funny. It's fantastic. And now you're making me upset. Fuck off, Jonah. I mean, you make me upset in general, but it's like upset in like a haha. It's funny because it's supposed to upset you, you know? He's supposed to be a terrible guy that you don't like. But anyway, as I was fucking saying, oh, come on, somebody call me, huh? NYPC, whatever the fuck the cops are called in this fucking game. Tell me about some drug deal that's going down, because, you know, we really gotta stop that, you know? The city is fucking currently falling to fucking madmen running around with fucking, almost magic, essentially. Like, just weird, ununderstandable science. Another one has fucking octopus legs and is going around releasing, like, neurotoxins or massive bioweapons that are murdering tons of people all across the city. And, like, you know, oh yeah, I gotta stop these guys from purchasing fucking heroin or cocaine. That's my #1 priority as Spider-Man right now. I will say most disliked aspect about this Peter Parker, he's like, drugs, my least favorite crime. It's like, really, Peter? Really? You stop murderers and, you know, people who assault other people, endanger the lives of other people, innocent people that have done nothing wrong, and yet the crime you hate the most is drugs? Really? Really, Peter? Are you fucking serious? Are you being for real to me right now, Peter? You fucking goddamn narc? You fucking bootlicker? I mean, my god, the fucking police try to murder Peter / Spider-Man all the fucking time, and throughout the game he's like, oh man, you know, cops and me, we haven't always gotten along, but I hate to see him get into fights or you know be put at danger for even a second. It's just like, fuck out of here, Peter. Fucking pussy. It's like you have the fucking audacity to be like, oh, I'm doing the right thing, I'm dealing out justice, you know, and yet nonetheless you fucking allow the mayor, who you know to be a fucking straight up criminal that does terrible fucking things. I mean, I mean, yeah, no, yeah, I think Mary Jane does definitely tell him that, you know, you find a fucking video, spoilers for the game, by the way, that, like, you know, the fucking evil mayor is evil and fucking, did evil science experiments on a child that caused him to kill his parents. And it's like, and it's like, we're not gonna bring that guy to justice, Spider-Man? We're just gonna let him go, you know? Doc Ock, a man who has been screwed over by the mayor and is now retaliating, and because of his disease, he's fucking, his brain is deteriorating. It's like, oh, that guy's gotta go to jail, you know? Like, that guy's evil now. What, Spider-Man? Are you kidding me, Spider-Man? Again, I said this version of Peter is not perfect, but, you know. What version is? Oh, I know, the Into the Spider-Verse version of Peter. One of my also least favorite versions of Peter. Because I like Peter B. Parker, you know, the secondary Peter from the Into the Spider-Verse, because, like, that to me is Peter Parker. Like, Peter Parker is not Peter Parker if he's this fucking cool, perfect douchebag. Hence why I also dislike, I mean, he's not a douchebag Into the Spider-Verse.
When I'm ready to back MJ up.
But, like, I don't know, he's too perfect. Like the moment people start describing something or someone as perfect, like I don't know, I get a bit salty, you know? It's like, you can save it if you say it's perfect for me. Like, I go, oh, well, this is perfect for you, I can't disagree with that, you know? That's just straight up your opinion, that's how you feel, you know, that's fine. But you're like, oh yeah, this guy's objectively the best Spider-Man. And it's like, no, get the fuck out of here. It's all subjective, asshole. And I will fucking fight you to death on this. Because my subjective opinion is better than your subjective opinion. But no, obviously I'm fucking around a little bit here. But I do mean that genuinely. Like, you know, all opinions are subjective. Like, here, like this Peter Parker, you know, a blonde hair, blue-eyed version of Peter Parker, the one that ends up, you know, living a nice, happy life.
advise on further action.
Which, I mean, he does. But, like, I don't know, to me, without the struggle, without, like, the failings of Peter Parker, he's not really Peter Parker, you know? Because, like, I don't know, I think the point of Spider-Man is that anybody can be Spider-Man. But, like, the reason why it's Peter Parker and, like, I don't know, I personally like Peter Parker and find him to be a compelling character is because, on one hand, it's like, you know, he is relatable. You know, he's an imperfect person living in an imperfect world, trying his best. And at the very least, I think that's something a lot of people can relate to. God damn it, Jonah.
Listeners are warning that the mayor's Sable agents, ostensibly here to protect us,
you just
are behaving
love
more
talking,
like an occupying
man.
army.
And I get it. I love talking too, but I wanna fucking talk without you fucking bothering me. No, keep that. Shut up, Jonah.
Caller. Go ahead.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I fucking turned the goddamn thing off. It says no to me. It says up too late. You already listened to the J. Jonah podcast. You can't unsubscribe now.
I got no place to go.
Caller, this is deeply disturbing to me. I promise you, I'll bring it to the attention of the proper authorities. Emergencies do not permit the suspension of human rights. Your elected officials may not be willing to fight for you, but J. Jonah Jameson is.
Okay, to be fair, that completely on its own is J. Jonah Jameson genuinely making a good point. But I don't know. The joke is that Alex Jones would do the same thing, but, like, again, Alex Jones's version of it is just entirely made up. Like, in this theoretical world where, yes, there are actually militant fascists running around taking away people's rights and just doing whatever they like. Like, oh yeah, somebody should be screaming on the radio about that. But, like, that's not what's happening in real life. And it's what will likely never happen in real life. I mean, no more than it already is.
Nearest officer, please proceed to Roseville.
I hope. I mean, I can always be wrong, you know? But yeah, like, I don't know. And, like, again, I think it's fine to like, the... Into the Spider-Verse Peter, like the Peter from Miles's original universe, but like I don't know, like Peter B. Parker is just so much more compelling and like relatable to me. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a failure in my own way, so that's why I relate to Peter B. Parker. But like, you know, I have not been in a relationship with somebody, had that fall off or break off because you know, I wasn't ready to have kids or even ready or willing to discuss the subject. Like, no. I hope that's not me. I don't want to have kids. Do you like being alive? Do you not kind of resent your parents just a little bit for making you be alive? It's like, come on. You knew it was bad. Alright, maybe you had hope. Maybe you thought one night, oh yeah, you know, it'd be a great thing. But it's not. It sucks. I hate being alive. Why'd you do this to me? Why do we keep doing this to each other? I hate it. It sucks.
Location is Firehouse on the west side.
But no, like, irregardless of my angst about being a piece of shit failure, like, I don't know, to me, like, the interesting part about, like Peter Parker and Spider-Man is that, you know, it's the same person, he's the same guy, but he's much better at being Spider-Man than he is at being Peter Parker. And a lot of the reasons because he is Spider-Man, he fails being Peter Parker, you know? He ends up missing appointments, like in this game, he misses stuff for his job and ends up getting evicted from his apartment because, you know, he doesn't have enough money because he's spending it all on making web gadgets and other wild stuff. He's got coin jars that he's using to save up for a new laptop, and he's got this broken ass laptop that he's using. And again, I don't know, like, I kind of like that dynamic because I think it's interesting, and it's kind of like true to life. It's like, if you want to be like a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to like be somebody that kind of fights for other people and does, you know, a good thing, does the right thing whenever you can, like, it's hard. It comes at a personal sacrifice to yourself and your own life. And I don't know, it's like an interesting debate of, is it really worth it? Like, I mean, I think ultimately it probably is, and of course it is. But like, I don't know, me, I'm not able to do any of that. I am no doctor, I am no lawyer, I am no helper of anyone, really. I'm just some asshole talking to a camera while playing video games, or talking on a microphone. Talking to a camera comes from a Jax Films video. A little music video, you know, where he says YouTubers, we're all just assholes talking into a camera. And I think to a certain extent that's true, and to a certain extent it's not true. Like, I believe, like, it's plausible to a certain extent, because I am a bit of a cynic, you know. Like, I do think a lot of the times people ultimately are only looking out for themselves and what will benefit them the most, you know, trying to get what they want, the wants of others and the needs of others be damned. And, you know, I think there are, of course, like, selfless people and people who want to do good. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's, like, right necessarily. It's an interesting kind of philosophical debate, because, like, you know, it's like, if you can help somebody, you should of course help them, but like, should you help somebody if it truly comes at an expense to yourself, you know? Like, if it is going to destroy yourself to help to help someone else, and I don't mean in, like, you know, some kind of like bad way, like say, you know, you have a friend or a family member who is in a tough spot for money, but you yourself don't have that much money, and you have your own family and your own obligations and your own worries to take care of, you know? Is it okay to leave this friend to fend for themselves? You know, I don't know. Some people would definitively say yes or no to that question, you know? Like, of course it's terrible, you know? You should always help people. God damn it, Jameson! God damn it! How many podcasts do you have, man? I'm losing my shit, man. I'm losing my gourd over here, Jonah. You fuck. And like, it's too late. It's too late. I thought I had been through them all. I thought I had heard everything. You know, the game says live, but I know damn well this isn't fucking live. I know damn well the way the fucking suit works, it just periodically plays a fucking J. Jonah episode, and you gotta listen to this fucking asshole talk and fucking take the wrong interpretation on everything and be a fucking asshole. And like, the only time he's ever fucking right, it's usually for the wrong fucking reasons. He's usually a fucking ass about it. So fuck this dude. I fucking hate this son of a bitch. I don't ever want to listen to him again, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this fucking piece of shit. Look at him. He's saying I'm a hard-working, ordinary man, but I'm also, you know, a man with a talk show, a publishing empire, and a vast personal fortune. Alright? You know? Don't thank the guy. It's just what a man of the people does. Like, you know, alright, I'm telling you, dear viewer watching me, if you ever see me, don't thank me, just spit at me. Just do not spit at me. I'm taking that back. If you spit at me, do not fucking spit at me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, legitimately, you can hate my guts, you can wish me death, you know, you can come up to me and shoot me in the fucking face, don't spit on me. That's fucking crazy.
Nap time. Hey, is this roof taken? So much for the opening act. Main event's inside.
Oh, yeah. But anyway. I think it's finally
An
time.
emergency supply station is being raided by fugitives.
I,
Incident was reported near Sugar Hill. Over.
guys, shut up. For fuck's sake, let me just talk, please. Okay, this is my live stream. I want to talk for once. I'm gonna talk my talk. I'm gonna talk my shit, alright? Fucking shut up. I swear to God, another fucking thing interrupts me again. I am just turning off all fucking audio. There will be, like, no more voices. The only voice will be mine, and imagine how horrible that would be. Alright? But, yeah, sorry. So, I guess the thing, ultimately, that I'm trying to say is that, I don't know, I like me like a flawed Peter Parker. I also like me a bit of a nerdy Peter Parker, you know? I think the reason why I like, honestly, both Spider-Men in this game, Miles and Peter. I mean, I like their versions Into the Spider-Verse as well. But, like, a particular reason why I like them in the game...
What's the situation in God's Acre?
Sorry.
Checkpoint secure.
But a reason why I like both Spider-Men in this game and Spider-Man Miles Morales is because, like, they're both really nerdy, you know? They're both, like genuine, like, science geeks that, like, are excited by like, science and math and, like, learning and discovery and experiments. Like, I don't know, it's like genuinely kind of cute to see them have, like, a passion for this thing. It's like, again, you know, I'm a bit of a nerdy guy, but, you know, I'm not a big science guy, but, you know, I'm more English oriented, or in terms of reading and interpretation and all that. You get the fuck
MJ
over
is
here,
back up at
pigeon.
Norman's pet house.
Come here, pigeon. How can I not grab this fucking pigeon? There we go. God, that was a nightmare. Yeah, no, I really like the Peter and Miles in this game because they're both like pretty big nerds. And, like, I don't know, it's like not an essential part of the character, but it's something I really like, you know? Is that it kind of provides, like, an almost intrinsic motivation for them both to be superheroes. Because, like, kind of, you don't see it, of course, in the game, but at one point, you know, Peter has a line where, you know, he's going after some criminals who are extorting someone or something, and he's like, oh, well, I bet you can guess how I feel about bullies.
Pigeon knows the city better than I do.
You know, and, like, it's very plausible to me that, like poor Peter here got bullied.
Okay.
You know? It's like, I don't know, me personally, I was never really bullied, but I was never, I was definitely never in the in-group. I was never a popular guy. But, you know, honestly, I don't know, like, just to me, it kind of makes sense. And, I don't know, I gotta say, it was really funny when I was on TikTok and somebody had posted the scene from this game where Peter is talking to Miles, and and Miles asks him, is like, hey Pete, how come you got me doing all this calculus stuff? You know, with like a pendulum swinging at like a velocity of 40 meters, like how low it will be or something like that. And again, like me personally, I'm not a big math or science guy, but like Pete then explains that, like, oh, it's for web swinging. You know, it's a good idea to roughly know how far down you're gonna dip and how
needed to neutralize the riot.
and like how long you're gonna need your web to be. And like
This is Stable Control.
I don't know,
Status update on Sutton Place. Control.
It's like a very cute moment, and it like makes sense for like both characters. And like you know, Miles is like initially confused about it, but then when he realizes, oh, this is so I can get better at web swinging, I can be safe while I'm doing it. He's like, oh, I'm so excited, I can't wait to actually get into this and learn how to do it. And then he calls Peter later on, and he's like, oh, hey Pete, I was doing the math, and because I weigh less than you and I'm smaller than you, you know, all the math is going to be off. And so actually, if I just change the nozzle width to be slightly smaller, it should all even out. And Peter's like, wow, nice job, Miles, that's a good catch. And like, I mean, like, obviously Peter should have seen that, but like, I can kind of see him just like not thinking about it all that much and just handing it to Miles, and then Miles, who's having to sit down and think about it, realized, oh hey, I need to account for the weight difference between me and Peter. And like, I don't know, I think it's a really like cute, fun character moment. And I don't know. And it was funny because on this TikTok, I go in the comments, and what I assume to be a bunch of younger folks being like, oh, you know what, I don't think I could be Spider-Man. I gotta do calculus? Oh my god, that shit's hard. And it's like, yeah, it is. Like it's it's a fantasy, you know? Like, all superheroes to a certain extent are a power fantasy, you know?
Be advised, escaped convicts are driving around in stolen vehicles. Nearest officer, please proceed to Manhattanville.
But, yeah, anyway, so... that was a pretty long-winded, pretty crazy, all-over-the-place explanation of why this Spider-Man in Marvel Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4 is like one of my favorite versions of Peter Parker.
Attention unit, the food supply station is being raided by looters.
You know, like personally, I just don't personally like the idea of like a perfect Peter Parker. Like I don't know, again, like maybe if it instead, you know, you follow Peter Parker and you see all his struggles, you know, and see him overcome them and become the best version of himself, like that I can get behind. But like, I don't know, just the fact that like everybody is like, oh man, they had the perfect version of Peter Parker and then they just had to kill him. And it's like, yeah, of course they had to kill him, because, you know, human beings are not perfect, and the point of the perfect Peter Parker is that, you know, the idea that he was perfect is wrong. It's an illusion, you know, like he wasn't perfect in actuality. But like, I don't know, but even then, I like to see Peter Parker struggle, you know? Like to have like no problems is like to not be Peter Parker. The man is constantly drowning in problems. He's got so many problems in so many different directions. He's just trying to get a moment of fresh air. You know, take a couple hours to sleep for a bit and then deal with more problems that has come up because he had to sleep. But anyway, I think that's all to say that, like, for me personally, one of my least favorite versions of Peter Parker / Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield's take on it. Because, like, you know, no shade to the man himself. I'm sure he's a weirdo, pervert, celebrity, just like all the rest of them. I kid, of course. Unless you're, like, a stan of Andrew Garfield for some reason, then I don't kid. Then I'm 100% serious. Sorry, your fave's problematic.
I'll get him next time.
But,
We've got
oh
a
yeah,
10-10
again,
narcotics deal in progress.
I
Need a
don't
local
know
unit on
if
scene.
but,
Please proceed to Halifax.
like, I think as a Spider-Man, like, for me, I don't like him because he's, like, Peter Parker I associate with being a nerd, and some people would disagree and be like, oh, well, Peter Parker's not really a nerd, you know? It's like, have you read the comics? And it's like, yeah, I think the Ultimate comics kind of portray Peter Parker like that, you know? Like, the, like Andrew Garfield's movies are very close to the Ultimate comic series of Spider-Man, while, like, people say, like, Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man is much closer to, like, the original version, like, the very first run of Spider-Man, when it was just The Amazing Spider-Man? What was The Amazing Spider-Man the first one,
All units,
ironically?
escaped prisoners are opening fire on civilians
Or was it
from vehicles.
Spectacular?
Need additional officers near Sycamore.
I'll be honest, it's hard to keep track of all of them, and I do not know. But, I don't know, just like, for me personally, like, I just, the Peter Parker I identify with the least is the Andrew Garfield version, for, like, several reasons. Like for one, like, I think he's too cool, kinda, to be Peter Parker. Like Andrew Garfield is just, like, this attractive, tall, like, weird loner guy who skateboards around and has like a romance with Gwen Stacy,
All units, we have
who's like the
officers pinned down by
valedictorian of the school.
Any officers near Midtown North, please
And
copy.
it's like, I don't know, for one thing, like the thing about Spider-Man is that like anyone can be behind the mask, but the reason why, like, you know, it's Peter Parker is that, like, you don't expect Peter Parker to be behind the mask. Like I you know, like, I don't know if in the original run, Peter was a super sciencey guy, but he at the very least, for sure, worked at the Daily Bugle as a photographer, which I think is a very interesting juxtaposition between, you know, who he actually is and who he pretends to be. Because, like, Peter Parker, you would expect that guy to be the one taking the picture. What you wouldn't expect is for him to be the one to be the one that you would take a picture of. You know, like, he's kind of unassuming in that way. Almost kind of like with say, like, Clark Kent and Superman. Because, like, I mean, it's a classic joke to be like, how do people not know that Clark Kent is Superman? He looks exactly the same, he just has glasses on. And like, you know, obviously, it's comic book rules, but I would say that the only kind of, like, reasonable explanation to me is that, like Superman and Clark Kent act very differently from one another. Like, you know, there's a reason why Superman is Superman, but then you say mild-mannered Clark Kent. You know, he's very passive, he's very, like, gentle, he's kind of nervous, a little bit clumsy, just, like, sort of the complete opposite of Superman. And so, like that to me, I think it works better for Peter Parker to be a bit of a little nerdy guy. Because it makes it all the more, like, unexpected that he is the one, that he's Spider-Man. You know, he's the one going around saving the city and stopping bad guys. And like to me, it's like Andrew Garfield is almost like too obviously Spider-Man in the movie. It's like let's say theoretically, like everybody at the high school finds out, oh, Spider-Man goes to our high school. I feel like everybody would just turn to Andrew Garfield and be like, oh, that guy's Spider-Man. Yeah, look at that guy. He's Spider-Man. And it's like, it's like, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in a very long time, so I mean I'm fully okay with being wrong here, but I don't know. I feel like for one, he's too obviously like a choice to be Spider-Man. It's like kind of, I think the fun thing about anyone can put on the mask is that, you know, the person who wears the mask is someone you wouldn't expect, you know? And it's a very, like,
Sleep it off.
It's a very simple old thing to be like, oh, you wouldn't expect
I've
the,
got eyes on a mob of Riker's escapees. They're hunkered down for the long haul.
God damn it. There we go. I don't actually want to do things, Spider-Man. I just want to fly around. Or swing around. But like, I don't know, like Andrew Garfield's like Peter Parker is just like too cool, and like I've been seeing a lot of stuff. Like honestly, I don't know if I ever finished this thought, but the thing this all started from was I was watching a TikTok from this person, and they were like, all right, green flags and red flags for Spider-Man fans. It's like green flag if you've read some of the comics, red flag if you've claimed to read every comic. And it's like all fine and well and good. And then she goes, green flag if Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man are your favorite, or if Andrew Garfield is your favorite. Read the comics. You don't understand Peter Parker. And I was like, okay, well, damn. And then it's like red flag. Red flag. Tobey Maguire or Tom Holland is your favorite Spider-Man. And I was like, fuck, all right, jeez. I guess I'm a red flag, because I mean, I mean, I like Tobey Maguire. I think those movies are fun. Spider-Man 3 is certainly something else. I think it's great in a very ironic way, but you know, I think it's fun. But yeah, but I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of the Tom Holland stuff. Like, you know, I watched Homecoming, like the first one on his own. Saw him in the Captain America vs. Iron Man, whatever that movie was. Wasn't that an Avengers movie? Avengers Civil War? Yeah, that was the movie. He was in that. I don't know. I like Tom Holland.
Or I'll never know what's going on.
I don't think it's, you know, perfect, but I certainly think it's pretty good. I like it. And like, I don't know, like I definitely think Tom Holland is a bit different than, say, like the nerdy, like Tobey Maguire is like a nerdy guy going around.
Yuri,
and like
I ran across some Rikers inmates. They've built a fort, way better than the ones I used to make out of sofa pillows.
I bet Spider-Man. But no, like I don't know. To me, it's like the funniest thing when Tobey Maguire becomes cool, quote unquote, in the third film, when he's all evil and he wears black and he's going around finger gunning women, just gunning them down in the streets like a menace.
All units, report the fugitives raiding emergency food supplies.
But like, I don't know. To me, it's like it's unexpectedly. I don't know. I don't know if it's intentionally hilarious or not. I don't know if it's intentionally supposed to read like this. Peter Parker, as played by Tobey Maguire, is just such a fucking nerdy guy. He can't be cool. Like his version of cool is that, which is so fucking uncool. It's the lamest shit you'll ever see in your entire fucking life. And I don't know, that's what's so funny to me about it, is that like, oh, this is a dark path for Peter Parker. He's trying to be cool. It's like, no, Peter, we like you because you're not cool. But yeah, no, I don't know, but I can enjoy Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and like I think in the first and second movie are pretty good, you know. Especially like taken a bit more seriously than I take the third Spider-Man movie in the Sam Raimi trilogy.
Full battle rattle. Lethal force authorized.
But yeah, I and then like I don't know, I think Tom Holland is pretty quippy. Like I don't know, I would have to rewatch the movies again, but like I think the thing with Tom Holland is that he really does feel like a high school kid. You know, like he feels like he's in over his head. He's trying his best, but like he just doesn't know what to do because he doesn't have the experience. But he does ultimately want to do the right thing. You know, makes funny jokes along the way. And I think that's the main thing you're looking for in a Spider-Man, or at least I am. And as like, I don't know, the Amazing Spider-Man to me is just like, first of all, like they're both bad movies. Like maybe you can say the first one is alright, but you cannot look me in the eyes and tell me that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 by Sony Pictures starring Andrew Garfield is a good movie. Like, I refuse to believe that. I just I refuse. I mean, you can like it, but I don't. I think it would be hard for you to acknowledge that's a good movie. I mean, maybe you do, and I'm sorry if you do. You know, we differ on opinions there. You can hate me and me and myself for my opinions. You know, like that's fine. But you know, again, I don't hate you. I just disagree with you on a film take. But like, I don't know, in terms though of like who's the best Peter Parker, like I think it's all subjective. Like they're all pretty distinctive and different, so you can like the one you like. And just for me, I like Andrew Garfield the least because he feels like not a nerd. He feels like not a Spider-Man. And like it's kind of funny because like the things people are praising him for, I kind of think take away from him. Like one thing I saw in like a comments, because I was like, all right, I gotta watch a video, so I just look up on YouTube, you know, the Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield best Spider-Man, and I watched a short little 10-minute video essay about it, and I read the comments, and
the riot has broken out.
like the main thing the comments mentioned that wasn't mentioned in the video was that a lot of people seem to like Andrew Garfield just for his look alone, like how he acts as Spider-Man. They say is very like spider-like, which I guess that's kind of good, but like I don't know, I like a little bit more man in my Spider-Man. like I don't know, I think that would make a bit more sense if, like, say, it was an alternate version of Spider-Man, where, like, say, you know, it's like a spider, like a spider that became a man, and is now Spider-Man. Like I think it would make more sense if, you know, they walk and crawl and fight much more like a spider rather than a human. And like I think that can be kind of interesting, but like I don't know, to me, if like a straight up man is doing that, that's fucking unnerving to me. Like Spider-Man is supposed to be a hero. He's not supposed to freak me out by a fucking walking around like a bug. Like, I think it's already crazy enough that the guy walks on walls, but you want him to be more spider-like as he does it? That's terrifying. Alright? But, I don't know, so that was like one thing, and that's definitely a much more like superficial reason. And don't get me wrong, I have my superficial reason for not liking Andrew Garfield, and like, I'll be honest with you, he's just too attractive. It's kind of in part why I really like the PS4 version of Peter rather than the remastered / PS5 version of Peter Parker in this game, because like he genuinely looks like a nerd. Like, he looks like somebody that would have gotten bullied in high school, and like, in spite of that, in spite of having the world be cruel to him, in spite of, you know, having no money and living in this unjust, terrible world, he still wants to do the right thing and save people and help people and like be a good guy at whatever cost, whatever it takes. He's gonna keep being Spider-Man. He's gonna keep doing the right thing. Gonna keep trying to save people. And like, I don't know, that's to me the compelling good part about Spider-Man.
Requesting update from Bowery.
And like the thing people really like about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is that like he portrayed pain really well. Like the loss of like Gwen Stacy really affecting him, and like kind of being much more like emotional and like mature, according to people. And it's like, yeah, I guess, but like they should have, like, if they had him be in college, like, I think that would have made more sense. Because like, first of all, like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield both look like fully grown adults. Like, Tom Holland looks like a fucking high schooler. Guy's a tiny little twink. And I mean, you know, I'm joshing a little bit, you know. I don't know if he's gay or bi, but you know, certainly twink-like in appearance, I would say.
All units, reports of active snipers in the area. Location is Seaport. Please copy.
But I don't know. I definitely like a more unattractive version of Peter, because for one thing, I can personally relate to that more. Like you know, I look at Tobey Maguire and I'd be like, yeah, that guy, you know, like Tobey Maguire is an attractive fella, but like, you know, I can sometimes look like an attractive fella occasionally. You know, it's not often, because I am really ugly on the inside, and most people see me for the terrible scumbag that I am. You know, I'm just like a lazy guy that likes to do nothing. I enjoy having no responsibilities. I would make for a terrible Spider-Man. But hey, I'd have jokes galore, I'll tell you what, alright? I might not be all about stopping crimes and making sacrifices and doing the right thing, but oh, golly gee whiz, I'd be fucking funny.
Available units. Officers needed to subdue a riot.
But yeah, I don't know, like Andrew Garfield is just too attractive, for me to kind of like picture him as Spider-Man, and now you might be going, well, what about Tom Holland? Tom Holland's pretty attractive, and I would go, yeah, but I don't know, he's a scrawny little guy, you know, little guy, you know. If you're a little pretty guy, you get picked on, but you're some like tall, slender, fucking brooding, fucking sad skater boy, like, I don't know, you deserve to get bullied. I kid. But
MJ needs backup at Norman's penthouse.
Wow, Pete, like I don't know, pal.
Local units need a response to a robbery. Suspects are armed. Officers needed.
But yeah, like I think like for one thing, so people like how Andrew Garfield is a bit of a sad boy, and again, spoilers for the Amazing Spider-Man here, but like, I don't know, like whenever like Gwen Stacy dies, like he I was watching the video essay on this, so I kind of had a memory refresher, but like he sort of just gives up being Spider-Man after Gwen Stacy dies. And like also when Uncle Ben dies, he goes around trying to specifically find the mugger that got Uncle Ben. And like, you know, it's like I guess that could be an interesting idea, but I really don't like that, you know? Like I really prefer like just a good-hearted version of Peter, because like I don't know, again, like I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, that's unrealistic. You know, like some people don't really like Miles so much in the second game, because he's like a shy, nerdy little guy.
Attention agents, this is Control. Need an update on the situation in Madison.
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers. We're detaining and questioning the ringleaders.
Lost my train of thought here. Oh yeah, so like when Gwen Stacy dies and like Andrew Garfield just absolutely gives up on being Spider-Man and just like mopes around and is a sad boy or whatever. Again, I don't know the exact plot of the movie, but like that to me is not Spider-Man. To me, Spider-Man, like if I were to rewrite that scene, and again, this is just a me personally thing. Like, in that scenario, if Spider-Man's, like, girlfriend died, or somebody very close to Spider-Man ended up, you know, he was unable to save them, I would go in the complete opposite direction. Like Peter, Spider-Man, becomes obsessed with saving people, obsessed with doing good, and trying to do as much as possible until he eventually burns himself out, and he has to learn that, hey, you know, he has to deal with his grief, and he has to do it in like a healthy way. And you know, he should still be Spider-Man, he should still do good things, but you know, he shouldn't be doing it to like fill some kind of hole in himself, to like you know, make himself feel better. He should be doing it because it's simply the right thing to do. You know, and I mean, like, I guess that's the arc of Andrew Garfield, is, you know, he starts out kind of being selfish, being a vigilante, but by the end, he's Spider-Man. And I guess you can find that story to be engaging. But, like, I don't know, to me, I find it a lot more endearing to have, like, a genuinely pure-hearted character. Because, like, I don't know, I'm a cynic just like everyone else online, you know, but, like, I do like to think there are good people out there. There are people who genuinely want to do good and you know, work from the heart and listen to their soul rather than their mind that's trying to tell them the best way out of the situation, the way you can profit the most, you know, you can benefit off of it. It's like, no, and instead it's, hey, how can I help these people? How can I save them? What can I do to make a difference and do something right? And like, to me, it's like, I don't know, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man just seems less caring about that, you know? And that to me isn't Spider-Man. It's just some fucking asshole putting on a costume and doing quips. And then that's the other thing people like Andrew Garfield for. The one scene where he goes, "Oh, you found my secret weakness. I'm allergic to small knives." And again, I think it's pretty funny, but like, I don't know, to like quote that scene as like the quintessential Peter Parker talking smack scene. It's like, first of all, Spider-Man quips, alright? Spider-Man is a quippy little fella, alright? Like, that's just how Spider-Man is. If Spider-Man ain't quipping, that ain't Spider-Man, alright? Something's gone wrong. Has he got the symbiote attached to him? Does he got a sore throat? What's going on with Spider-Man? Why ain't he quipping? And like, I don't know. To me, like one of my favorite bits in this game is when Peter is fighting the Vulture and Electro. Also, sorry for all my stammering and stuttering. It's real bad at the moment. Just because I'm so excited and so passionate. And I like talking. It's fun. Even if I am bad at it. But so anyway, during the fight with Electro and Vulture, Spider-Man goes to Vulture, whose name is Adrian Toomes, or Toomes. He's like, "Hey Adrian, it's me, Spider-Man." Okay, I'm gonna show my ignorance here. That's a Rocky reference. It's a reference to Rocky 3 or whichever one he fights the Russian guy in, because then later in the fight, Electro says to Spider-Man, "Spider-Man, I must break you," and then Spider-Man, Peter Parker goes, "You got my joke! Oh my God, you got my joke! Oh, I'm so happy I could almost stop punching you two right now." Or he's like, I'm so happy I could stop fighting, but you know. And like, to me, that's super endearing. Like that is like Peter Parker. And like, I don't know, if you don't have that like nervous, kind of shy, nerdy guy energy of like when Peter Parker tells jokes, like he wants other people to think they're funny. You know, like in this game, I think it's a great dynamic with him and Silver Sable.
Spider-Man, you're a prince. I just found Vanessa in the loft.
I love these names. Is Sandra happy to see them back?
Well, actually, she's not with us anymore. Cancer, you know.
Howard, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Life for living, not moving. First thing she told me after the diagnosis. Gotta remind myself that every now and again. Keep looking, will you? Finding the rest of these birds would really mean a lot. Thanks, Spider-Man.
No. Also, I gotta say, an interesting little detail I just noticed with that is that the pigeon's name is actually Vanessa, which, you know, I don't know if this is canon to every iteration of Wilson Fisk, but, you know, the Kingpin in this game, his wife's name is Vanessa. So, I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting how, like, the pigeon that Spider-Man gives to Howard is named Vanessa, and that causes him to bring up his dead wife. And even though, you know, it's not mentioned, Kingpin's wife at all in this game, really. Like, I don't even know if you know that her name is Vanessa. Like, there's definitely something here, but, like, for sure, there's a thing in Spider-Man Miles Morales where, you know, as Spider-Man is going into the into Wilson Fisk's like computer vault, his like secret underground base that they don't know is Wilson Fisk. Initially, Genki tells him is like, "Oh, try Vanessa is the password," and then you know, he types it in, and then boom, Kingpin's there. And like, I don't know, I think it's interesting that it came up with Howard, because it's sort of like again, even though it's not mentioned, like Howard very much has moved on from the death of his wife and is instead, you know, making the best he can of his situation. And like, I don't know if that's just a coincidence, or if that was maybe a little intentional, just like a little nod to death and kind of the two different ways Howard is dealing with it versus, say, like Kingpin. Even though we don't directly know how Kingpin's dealing with it, but I mean, he's like a mafia, a gang boss, a gang leader, a mob boss, whatever he's called in this game. He's the Kingpin. He's a villain. But like, I assume that man does not cope well with the fact that his wife is dead. But yeah, anyway, shoot. Now I gotta remember what I was saying before that phone call with Howard happened. Here, I'm gonna cheat. Hope nobody minds. Hey.
This is Sable Control, requesting an update on our status in Cathedral. Control, violation of Martial Law Statute 237. We've detained an illegal civilian gathering. Please advise on further action.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say one of my favorite dynamics in this game, and why I really like this version of Peter Parker, is his interactions with Silver Sable. It's like, first of all, they're just great as a whole, because it's like I mean, you know, you can interpret it however you want, but I definitely interpret it as Silver Sable develops a little crush on Spider-Man. She's got a little crush on Spider-Man in this game. All right, because you can't tell me she gets so upset when MJ comes in and is like, Spider-Man, oh no, and she like leaves immediately and is all pissed and is super angry the next time she sees Spider-Man. Like, you can't tell me she doesn't have a crush on Spider-Man. I don't believe it. But I don't know. So Silver Sable is adorable. Don't at me. I don't care if she's problematic. I could fix her. But honestly, I just would want her to fucking step on me. But let's be real here, folks. All right, and I'd be lucky if she'd be willing to do even that. But yeah, no, like the dynamic between Silver Sable and Spider-Man in this game, I think, is really great. But then, like, one of my favorite moments from this game, just as a whole, but particularly from Silver Sable and Spider-Man, is when she goes, "You have taught me a lot, Spider-Man, like how to disarm your enemies with bad jokes." And he goes, "Well, they're actually good jokes, but you know, humor is subjective and all that." Or like my favorite is when he calls Silver Sable and she immediately like hangs up on him, and he's like, okay, let's go through all the options here. Maybe she was busy. Maybe she got another phone call. Ooh, I know. Maybe she's running out of minutes because you know she's international, and boy, those things can be really expensive. But she does also own a company. Alright, well, Occam's razor, she hates me and doesn't like talking to me. Aw, man, it's that. And he's like genuinely sad about that? Like, I don't know. Like, that to me is so much more endearing than like fucking like sad boy fucking loser outside fucking pain machine Andrew Garfield who fucking mopes around is like, oh, it's a burden to be Spider-Man. And it's like, yeah, it is a burden. You're supposed to take it on the chin, buddy.
1013. Officers are under fire from snipers. Report came in from Lenox Hill.
But
there's a quarantine around the
yeah, I don't know, like I don't know, like to me there's a bit of insecurity within like Peter Parker, and that's why I think also Miles Morales is a wonderful Spider-Man, is because he has that bit of insecurity, you know, and it's like that's a very human thing. That's a very relatable emotion to me. And again, I've not seen the Andrew Garfield movies in a very long time, but I feel like that's kind of the thing he lacks, you know. He isn't really that insecure. Like, I mean, of course in the movie initially he's nerdy and he gets bullied and picked on, but then like he gets his spider powers and he like fucking like immediately goes after Flash and is like, oh Flash, I'm cool now. And it's like no, that's not what Peter Parker is supposed to do. Like I think it's funny because that's something that Miles does in this game. Is you know, he's like it's literally the exact same thing where Miles calls Peter, and in the Amazing Spider-Man, like, oh, there was this guy talking trash and then I just dunked on him. And then like Peter immediately goes like, hey Miles, you can't be doing that. Like, if you do that a lot, people are probably gonna start suspecting that you're Spider-Man, and you don't want that, because like I don't know, it's a safety thing, you know. It's about maintaining your secret identity, and then like. Like, I don't know, I will say I do have a little bit of beef with MJ when you like at the very first time you play her, you're in Wilson Fisk's museum, and you see a bunch of masks on the wall, and like rather than her like saying anything relevant about the actual masks on the wall, she's like, what, wearing a mask. You know, I get why Peter does it, but, you know, to me, that's not what being a real hero is, you know? Like, being a real hero is standing behind your actions and what you do. And it's like, hey, that's a great idea, Mary Jane, you fucking liberal, but that's not how it works. like, my guy gets fucking shot at. Like, Peter Parker would be a wanted man by the fucking police and the feds, the fucking SHIELD or whatever the fuck they got in this universe. like there's absolutely no way in hell that revealing your identity as Spider-Man is the right fucking call. Like, no, it's a terrible idea. But like, I don't know, sorry, I went on a long tangent there, but my point was to say that, like, you know, it's kind of like I don't know, it's, I also think that the contexts are very different for it, like kind of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Like, he seeks this guy out and, like, specifically seeks to, like, humiliate him and, like, put him in his place, quote unquote. And, like, I don't know, it's kind of a shame because, like Peter is a bit of a buzzkill to Miles. He's like, no, Miles, you can't be doing that. You gotta maintain your secret identity. And also, like, I don't know, I feel like for Peter it's probably like a rules thing, it's like a fair thing, it's like come on, you can't be doing that, Miles, alright? You can't be just cheating for your team. Although, you know, good question as to whether it is actually cheating or not, you know? You know what? I'm gonna say fuck it. No, it's not. All right. Anybody can play a sport, even if you got superhuman powers.
Ground teams in port side. This is Control. Do you have an update at your position?
We have ordered a crowd of civilians to disperse and are detaining those refusing to comply.
Oh yeah, nothing like illegally detaining
I'll be a lot more
citizens.
effective if I can find more towers to activate.
I'm sure you would be, Spider-Man, but I was trying to make a joke, and the joke was going to be that Sable, these militant fascists, would fit in right at home with our cops here. I mean, they just love violating people's rights. Like, yo, hey, fuck your rights, fuck the law. I'm a big man with a gun, and you're going to feel small and tiny. And, you know, that's what I love about cops so much, you know. They're doing the real work, the hard work, you know, the dangerous work of oppressing people and bullying them, you know. It's so hard, man. And then think about it, they got to go home to their wives who they have to beat because, you know, they give so much back talk, you know. It's like, don't they realize how hard a day they've had it being a cop? Picking on people and beating them up, you know? Honestly, they were just getting some practice in so that way they could do it better to their wife when they got home. I'm sorry, this is a very dark subject, but I'm not sorry to cops. Fuck cops. Although, you know, maybe you shouldn't fuck a cop because, again, if you do, you might get married, and then, you know, you join the many percentage of women who are abused by their, you know, spouse in the police force, which is a totally cool and perfectly normal thing in society, you know?
Douglas, this is Sable Control.
Alright, for me personally, the kind of feminism I want to see is I want to see more lady cops, you know, who are on the job and they can go home and they can also beat their wives, you know? Happy Pride Month, everybody. I'm sorry. I suck. But hey, I don't suck as much as a fucking cop, eh? And I'll tell you what, never licked a boot in my life. Though, ladies, I'll lick your boot. Lady cop, fuck off. Go to hell, alright? Regular lady? Oh, hell yeah. Non-regular lady? Hell yeah. Man? Is it a clean boot?
All units be advised. Commercial robbery is in progress. Requesting officers on scene in Bloomingdale.
And I've just been genuinely having a fun time swinging around the city.
Attention units. Report received of a narcotics sale in progress. Incident is active near Times Square.
Oh, okay.
Proceed with caution.
So I think one last final point I want to make about Andrew Garfield's version of Spider-Man is that, like, I don't know. This is pretty much a joke. There's maybe like a little bit of truth in this joke, maybe, but it's mostly a joke. But like the people who are big fans of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man are the same reason why Peter Parker can't be happy. Why Peter Parker will never be fucking happy. because you see some fucking guy have his girlfriend get killed, and then he fucking cries about it like a little fucking baby, and then he goes, I don't want to be Spider-Man anymore. It's hard to be Spider-Man. Oh, look at me, I'm Andrew Garfield. I skateboard around and I'm super attractive and super cool, but nobody gets me. I'm like an outsider. I'm like so weird, and like I'm probably like the weirdest guy to like ever exist. But you know, hey, at least I'm funny. Oh, my only weakness, small knives. I'm such a fuck. I'm such a fucking piece of shit. But no, like seriously, to a certain extent, it's like why the fuck do you like sad boy Peter Parker so much? Like almost every other fucking comment I see is like, man, why can't they just like Peter Parker be happy? You know, why can't Spider-Man just have a good fucking time? Because you fucks eat it up when Spider-Man's having a bad time. Like, oh man, the iconic fucking scene of Spider-Man fucking trying to web a person and then having their back break. It's the only time realistic physics ever come into play when saving people. Because, like, I don't know, there's definitely a Gwen Stacy-esque moment in this game where Spider-Man is jumping down an elevator shaft and he just grabs a guy, and I'm like, yeah, that would kill him, Spider-Man. That would not save him. He's falling down a fucking elevator shaft. I don't know how fast he's going, but he's probably got to be nearing, like, close to terminal velocity. And then you just suddenly stop him and yank him with a web? Yeah, that's killing him, Spider-Man, I think. I don't know, maybe if it's more parachute-like, I guess I can see that kind of working, you know? If somehow the web stops feeling like a parachute, but I think the thing that works about the parachute is that it's like a harness. It distributes the weight throughout your body, rather than just in like one place, where I think in one place would be where all the weight is coming from. I don't know how physics work. I'll be honest with you. Also, interesting thing about PlayStation sometimes is like, so like you saw there in the top right corner of the screen, somebody commented. And I did the thing where I grabbed my phone and I was like, oh hey, what's this comment? Let me check it out. It's probably, you know, not anything like huge or anything, but I go and check and there's nothing. There's no comment. And I don't know why that is. Because I can only think of a couple of reasons why. The first being that, like, somebody who's banned on my channel or hidden on my channel posted a comment, which, if so, it's like, hey, excuse yourself, man. I don't think you should be leaving comments on my channel. What's wrong with you? Or,
reported location is near Lincoln. Over.
I called you man, but, you know, we're all humans, I think, I hope.
MJ needs backup at Norman's penthouse.
But yeah, it was either that, or they left a comment that either had like a swear in it, or was just maybe a little too mean. I don't know, and I will never know.
This is Stable Control. What's our status at our position in Ansonia?
Armored Patrol is headed out. We'll report any sign of Spider-Man.
Ground teams, this is Control. Need a status update from Firehouse. TCP is 5x5. Detaining all suspicious persons.
But yeah, like I don't know. I feel like that's like a common criticism that gets thrown around for Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man. Is that it's like, oh, he doesn't receive any consequences for being Spider-Man, you know? And it's like, I think he does. I think his consequences are just like much more minor, you know?
Active drug deal reported. Any units in the vicinity, please
Like,
respond.
I don't know about you, but like, I don't, Spider-Man to me, like, can be Spider-Man and or you know, Spider-Person, and they can have problems.
This is Sable Control.
But like,
Need a report on the situation in Spanish Harlem.
Roger, control and ABC.
like I don't know. The moment it just turns into like a misery fest, is like, let's have everything wrong happen to this person. Like, I don't know. I don't find that as engaging as like. I don't know. I mean, it can be engaging, like when done well. I think having your characters go through tragedy and you know, suffer because of what they're trying to do, or because of who they are, what you know, what goal they're trying to accomplish, or whatever. I think that's all perfectly fine and well and good. But like, I don't know, like people are like, oh man, if Spider-Man doesn't have like at least 1,000,000 reasons to be suicidally depressed, then like, is he really Spider-Man? And it's like, I mean, I think so. I like to imagine that's possible.
Ground teams, need a status update from Lenox Hill.
10-4, this is APC Sierra. We are commencing our
Because like, again, I don't like me just flat out perfect Spider-Man.
Wash your windows?
But like I don't know, it doesn't always need to be a misery fest for Spider-Man. Like, he can have a good time, he can relax. Damn, that was kind of sick. But yeah, I love my spider guy, and I want him to be happy, you know? I don't want it to just come to him. I don't want he's gotta fight for it, you know? He's gotta go through hardship, he's gotta have pain. But at the end of it, you know, is a happy ending. But I don't know, I'm excited to see the sequel to this game and see how that version of both Spider-Men are. I'm kind of curious to see like what kind of direction they take Miles in, and also what direction they take Peter in. It's like, I don't know, they might end up going in two different directions, or they might end up kind of going in the same direction. Who knows? Well, the people working on the game know. The people in the future who've already seen Spider-Man 2, they know, but I don't. I don't know anything. Do you think I knew a single thing? Have you been listening to me talk at all? I know nothing. I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. A rascal. A silly Billy, if you will.
All units, armed fugitives are assaulting a police vehicle. Location is Museum Mile. Over.
Alright. Now the real question is, do I want to do this mission? No, of course I don't. That's why I don't want to do the Mary Jane mission.
Location is Museum Mile. Over.
Like, you know, second time around doing the Mary Jane, like, I don't know, it's a little weird in my perspective playing this game, because I played it back in 2019. You know, got all the way through it. Didn't 100% the whole game, but completed all the DLCs and the story, and completed a lot of the side stuff. Not all of it, but a lot of it. I don't know, again, if I was only playing this game like once or twice even, I think the Mary Jane sections are fine. Like, honestly, I would say Miles sections are like not even that bad in comparison. Like, I think the first one you do with him is actually pretty good and well done. And you know, I think it works in the story and kind of serves as like a change of pace, a change of perspective. And then like, Mary Jane ones are just longer and they're so boring on like a second or third playthrough, especially. Like I'm dreading having to do this mission because like it's cool the first time around, but like second time around you're like, yeah, this is kind of boring, and then like third time around it's like, oh, get me out of here. Like that was me playing playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, like particularly there's one scene where you go back to a science
I'm in the dark. Where's the
festival
surveillance tower when I
museum,
need one?
Location is museum
and
mile. Over.
like it's I don't know, it's a nice little flashback, but by the third time I had gotten to that, I'm like, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me back to Spider-Man gameplay. I want to be Spider-Man again. And like Miles Morales is Spider-Man, but he's not Spider-Man right now. He's just walking around a fucking museum, and it's cool the first time, but I literally remember everything that he said. I don't need another refresher.
Control, requesting status update from Museum Mile.
Traffic control point secure.
Alright. What suit do I want to go for?
Eyes out for Spider-Man.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I've never really used this suit, but I will say, after hearing that it's the voice actor Yuri Lowenthal, this is one of his favorites. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. The eyes are definitely strange. Bagman's funny, but let's see. What should I go for on this mission? The resilient suit might be funny. That might be just what I go for. Yeah, I'm going for the resilient suit.
Police vehicle is under duress. Proceed to Sycamore. Over.
Yeah, why does everyone gotta shoot at me? I'm just Spider-Man. Just trying to like chill and hang out, swing from building to
Attention
building.
units, we have reports of multiple drive-by shootings. Please proceed to Cathedral.
Yo, is that a pool? That's not a pool. That's a little fountain. here's the one last thing I'll say about the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I don't want to be too mean, but I feel like sometimes when people are like, "Oh, I love this thing. I love this thing. It's great," and it's like, you love that thing because you watched it as a kid, you know. And like again, I want to come down too hard on you for your taste as a child. You know, I had terrible taste. But like, really?
You should head to Norman's penthouse when I'm ready to back MJ up.
And say to me that's your favorite, you know? Like, I don't know. Again, like if anybody like tells me it's like, oh man, my favorite Star Wars movies were any episodes that are you know, and not the original trilogy, it's like ooh. It's like, I don't know, one you'll see a lot from, like, you know, younger people is, oh, Revenge of the Sith was my favorite, and it's like, yeah, you know, I liked Revenge of the Sith. I liked Attack of the Clone Wars and the Phantom Menace when I was a child too, because I was a child, and I'll like anything so long as you put some cool lightsabers in there.
And rep on the status in Bloomingdale. Checkpoint is active. Full battle rattle.
But like, you know, as you grow older, you're like, oh yeah, that was kind of shit. That was kind of terrible. You know, as a kid, so I have no frame of reference for what is or isn't good, and like I don't know. I have much more of a fondness for the like original trilogy, like the original that, you know, got renamed to New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. But like, I don't know. I have much more of a fondness for like those movies than I do for, you know, the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clone Wars, or Revenge of the Sith, because they're just like better made movies, and they're like a lot more like compelling
1051.
and
Escape
fun.
prisoners and vehicles are causing a major disturbance.
And I don't know, like the original Star Wars is like iconic. Like it's truly iconic, and like I don't know. You can argue there are some aspects about the new trilogy that are iconic, but like it all pales in comparison to the original series. And it's like, again, I know that is a subjective opinion I have, and you can have your subjective opinion, and, you know, you shouldn't have to feel bad about, you know, having it or holding that opinion. And it's also a bit mean of me to just write off somebody's opinion as to write off somebody's opinion just by calling it like childish, you know. But it's like I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong here. All right, again, correct me if I'm wrong here. But if you like Andrew Garfield the most, and that's like your favorite Spider-Man, are you not an angsty teenage girl, or, you know, at least girl adjacent?
This looks like a job for Spider Traffic Cop.
Silly guy, Spider-Man. But no, like again, I don't mean to be too mean on this, but I feel like people only like Andrew Garfield because, you know, you have a crush on Andrew Garfield. Not that you gotta be a girl to do that, but, you know, I'm just generalizing here. It's kind of something that men do, you know. We just love to generalize, like all of us, every time. We always love to do that. But yeah, like I don't know. It's like, I feel like if you like the Andrew Garfield movies, you're like an Andrew Garfield stan, and it's
gotta
like
stop those inmates before they kill someone.
I don't know. Like, not that I don't respect your opinion, teenager on the internet, but like, I'm not gonna have a conversation with you until you're an adult.
Attention units. Fugitives are raiding an emergency supply station.
And now also, again, on the flip side, if you're a younger person and you're like, oh, hell yeah, I love Toby, or actually, to be fair, you're a Toby McGuire, you'd be a bit older. People would be like, oh, Toby Maguire is objectively the best Spider-Man. Or like fucking, you know, sad, pathetic fucking losers who have nothing better to do with their lives than reminisce about a franchise they enjoyed when they were a child, when they were still pure, when they were still young, when life was full of opportunity and hope and wonder and joy, and now it's just filled with misery, just an excuse to keep going, just to keep yourself fucking existing, eating, working, whatever it is you do with your fucking sad life. But you know, no matter what you do, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. You know, you'll never have as much impact as that. So all you can do is attach yourself to it and identify yourself with something that you are literally not. You had nothing to do with. All you did was like it, which, you know, again, just because you like something doesn't mean you actually have done anything.
Mugging reported. Proceed with
I don't know. I'm a
Suspect
little
are armed.
50-50 on this,
Move in
but
on
like,
Central Park. Over.
every now and then on TikTok, I'll see a post that's like, liking Hobie and Spider-Punk is literally liking capitalist propaganda, and it's like, I sorta agree, but also sorta disagree, because again, to be like, you critique capitalism, yet nonetheless participate in it, like, yeah, no, that's an obviously dumb argument. I hope we can all agree on that. But like, I don't know, it does suck that, like, you know, Across the Spider-Verse was an amazing movie, but like the studio and the company that produced it chewed through animators and, you know, overworked them and unjustly paid them. You know, like, I don't know the exact terminology, but, you know, underpaid them for their hours and hours of hard, fucking, tireless, basically unrewarding work. Like animation is such a genuinely, like, hard thing to do. It's a real craft. It's a real skill that people are honed in on it, and you know, like,
All units. We have reports of prisoners
like
driving
practice
around
and
opening
genuinely
fire.
have like a passion
Available
for it.
officers,
And
Yorkville.
like now with the introduction of AI, it's like, oh hey, fuck you, person. I'm sorry, did you dedicate your life to doing this really painstakingly long, tireless, fucking, really hard but really beautiful thing? Well, guess what? You're obsolete now. We can just have an AI do it. Sure, is it going to lack, you know, any kind of soul, any kind of real context? But, you know, we all know that's not what people want. They don't want to see something made by a human with a message and a meaning behind it. You know, they don't want to see somebody's vision take a moment to step outside themselves and step into the mind and the body and the life of someone else. That's ridiculous and dumb. People want to be spoon-fed exactly what they've already seen and what they already know, and they just want to have a good, easy time where they don't have to think and they can turn their brain off for, you know, an hour to 3 hours, however long the movie is. And I don't know, again, I'm being a condescending prick here, but like, you know, I'm a strange weirdo who likes to think while watching a movie, and watching something made by AIs just leads me to think how cruel and terrible the world we live in is. Because like again, like that is like a sad fact that, like, you know, Across the Spider-Verse, a film that I think is really amazing, really beautifully animated, has like a lot of really good aspects about it, is a capitalist product that, you know, had many of the same malpractices and bad aspects that come with most forms of capitalism, you know? Like, this game, I'm sure, was fun for some people to work on, but was not fun for others. For other people, it was tireless hours working and programming to create a game, only to be told, it's like, oh, hey,
All units.
you don't get a bonus now because
Report came in from near Ansonia.
there were a couple glitches and we didn't get a high enough review score or something like that. I don't know if that's the case, or, you know, I don't know what the case is at all for people that worked on this game, but in all likelihood, it probably was not great, because, hey, newsflash, asshole, capitalism isn't great. Capitalism ain't even fucking good, and if you think so, you're a fool. You're an absolute buffoon who's being taken advantage of, and you don't even care to see that you are, you know? You can't even pull your head up from the sand, shake out your ears, fucking rub your eyes, and see and hear the world for what it is. And what it is a cruel dystopia that cares not for people, but cares for the rich. As evidenced by the fact that, you know,
should head to Norman's penthouse when I'm ready to back MJ up.
Sank, I think somewhere outside of Greece. I don't remember exactly where the ship was, but like that ship sank, and a lot of refugees died. From where? I don't know, because I'm ignorant and I'm high and I can't remember things. And, you know, like, obviously this news story had barely any coverage, and then what has everyone been hearing about? What has everyone been fucking being concerned about? Well, all these libs and fucking goddamn talking heads and puppets with fucking hands shoved so far up their ass. With hands shoved so far up their ass, you can see the fucking hand, the shit-covered hand when they open their mouth. It took me a while to get there, but I don't know. Was that joke funny? Did you appreciate it? Was it a gross visual, and did I make you uncomfortable? Because if so, I totally understand, and I'm genuinely sorry about that. I mean to be funny, but sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm just a weird, awkward loser who, you know, says things and is sad and, you know, isn't really that funny. And, you know, quite frankly, I shouldn't be saying this because this is really sad and really unfunny. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? I don't know. There's so much wrong with me. I'm so sad, and I'm Spider-Man. And, you know, I wish I had the strength of Peter Parker to deal with all this. Here's the part where the asshole version of me comes in and says, hey, stop crying like a bitch and fucking man the fuck up and pretend like you're stoic or some shit. Pretend like the world around you doesn't affect you. Pretend like you're an apathetic, sociopathic son of a bitch, just so that way you can protect yourself, so that way you don't have to feel a damn thing. You don't have to feel sad, you don't have to feel angry, you don't have to feel cheated, you don't have to feel hurt, you don't have to feel anything, my dear boy. All you can feel is time pass. All you can feel is the ever-present nothingness, the ever-present meaningless of the universe. You were born into the universe that you're forced to live in, and you fucked up saying the word universe, you fucking loser, idiot, dumbass. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Garvey Park Garrison, this is Control.
Yo, he's just like me for real. It's almost like I'm controlling him in this video game.
Not getting much. I need more active surveillance towers in this area.
I'm sure, Spider-Man. I'm sure.
All units. Armed hostiles are assaulting a police van. Incident was reported near Sugar Hill. Over.
I'm sorry. That's actually, I genuinely feel bad about that. I don't want to scare people. Scare
Lee's
people
using
bad.
these guys as sleeper agents.
Oh, what the hell? You can't do that.
I'll call this guy an ambulance. Hope they can help him.
You're a real hero.
Attention unit. We've got reports of a mugging. Any officers near Central Park, please proceed to the scene.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if anyone's watching, but if you are, sadly, I'm gonna walk into this mission, and I'm just gonna leave immediately because I have to use the restroom. So I'm gonna do that. So I'll be back when I'm back.
Okay, MJ. I'm a couple blocks away. Let me know if you get into trouble.
Thanks, Pete. Wish me luck. Okay. Norman's penthouse is on the top floor, but the elevator's on lockdown. Need to get into the security room to unlock it.
He'll never survive this. Next election, he'll get destroyed.
There's the security room. But that guard will see me if I go in. Residents are pretty upset. Maybe I can rile them up to create a distraction.
Left my stupid inhaler upstairs.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special circumstances. A health emergency might do it.
Really? Come on, let's go talk to security.
Why isn't Osborn down here? This sort of thing never happens to him.
The mayor and his friends are exempt. Security let one of his biggest donors back upstairs right away.
I knew it. It's all one big boys club. Come on.
Ugh. Every second we stay down here, we risk catching that plague.
Definitely stay away from the receptionist. Been coughing up a storm.
What? They have to let us back upstairs.
That should do it.
Jerry, get out here. We got a situation.
If I get sick, I'll sue you into the ground.
Security room's open. Just need to get to the door without being seen.
Everyone, please stay calm. Sable International has nearly finished their sweep.
That's what you said an hour ago.
I know this is frustrating, but please remember, Sable is doing this for your safety.
Hello. I know a few Sable agents who would love to meet you.
Swear your way out of here. We're in charge now.
Okay, I'm gone.
Could really use a coffee.
I like this thing. Gotta turn him around.
Stay alert. I think we got company.
Good boy. I'm sure Sable offers elevator controls in the security room. Next to the... Mary Jane Watson? Super spy. Time to unlock that elevator. Only way to unlock the elevator is by setting off a fire alarm. Here goes nothing. That did it. Norman's clearing out, and the elevator's unlocked. Time to head upstairs. Penthouse elevator. This is it. Norman and Sable, right on cue.
Find the alarm technician. Fire him.
Stupid, useless button.
Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her. I mean, I didn't say that. And just so we're clear, I'm talking about Silver Sable. Oh my god. I'll be honest, I watched a review that was like so hard on Silver Sable. Like, this fucking British dude just did not like Silver Sable. And to a certain extent, I get it. But like, to a certain extent, I'm like, yeah.
Norman's guards have all cleared out. If he's hiding something up here, I'm gonna find it.
Warning. Fire doors engaged. Automated self-diagnostic commencing. Please remain calm.
Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with a family portrait.
MJ, Sable presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now. What is this thing? Schematics for a prototype combat mask. Looks like it can reveal structural weaknesses. Whoa, this mask is incredible. Is it showing a door hidden in that wall? I wonder where it leads. Norman bids his son farewell. This must be from when Harry left for Europe last. Secret keypad behind the family portrait. Norman must like spy movies. Need to find the code for that keypad.
Man, I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm hoping for MJ in the next game, but I'm hoping for something else, you know? I'm hoping for a slight change. Like, I think she's alright. I don't think she's, like, awful or anything. But, there's certainly sometimes where I'm like, MJ, please, why? Why are you like this?
Scientific journals debating the Spider-Man problem. So weird there's a whole cottage industry focused on explaining Pete's powers. Weirder still that Norman is such an active part of it.
I mean, I guess, but also, like, hey, if there was a man who was bitten by a spider and then gained spider powers, do you not think every scientist in the fucking world is gonna be, like, interested in that? Just like, oh, hey, that's crazy, that's wild, why is that? Why did this guy get bitten by a spider, and why does he now have superpowers? This doesn't seem right. But, yeah, no, is this soda called Sup? Does Norman Osborn drink, like, Surge or fucking Mountain Dew? Whatever the fuck this is? Because that's really funny to me. Just like Norman Osborn is fancy rich man. He's like, bring me a Mountain Dew in a glass. I'm the mayor after all. I have to have my Mountain Dew in a glass. Alright. So, final thing I gotta check out.
Work order for keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe.
Which, like crazy that, like, he would select this and then, like, I like who made this work order? Why is it just here? Why is it just randomly out? Why is it saying like, a lot of this game is contrivance, and if I sat here just pick it apart, I'd be here all day. And I wouldn't be having any fun. It's a Spider-Man game. I'm here to have fun, you know? Like...
Norman could be back any minute. Need to find that keypad code. Harry's last day. I know he left last summer, but...
Hold on, wait. Photo mode. I think that says Barry at the bottom. I'm trying to read that. It's literally so low pixelated you can't tell. But, like, I love that this is called Swilco. What an unappealing drink name. Yeah. Chateau Le Chateau. I mean, I'm not sure what chateau exactly means, but it's like home. It's like a house, isn't it? Maybe it's like a specific kind, but like, what is it also a type of wine? Why is it called Chateau Le Chateau? House of the house. And then, yeah, Brandy. That makes sense. 2008. More like 2000 and late. Oh, somebody murder me. Oh my god. But yeah, Swilco is fucking
hilarious. Was it
hilarious
July or
to me.
August? Harry kept a journal. Maybe he recorded the date there.
I don't know, MJ. He's your fucking best friend. I don't know why you don't remember the last day he was here before he left to Europe, quote unquote.
This room smells like rich people. Wonder if all this wine is from Norman's vineyard in Burgundy.
Yeah, look at this man. This man loves Swilco. Is that supposed to be this universe's version of, like, Coke? I don't know.
Harry said his mom used to cook all the time. I'd be surprised if Norman has ever even touched the stove. Forgot about this. The Osborns have a coat of arms and a motto. Pax in bello. Peace in war. Gotta remember that if I ever write a book about all of this.
like again, I feel like that's the wrong thing for her to say. Like, I mean, I kind of get it to a certain extent. Like, that would make a fun little like tagline in a book. Like, I don't know, maybe if she I don't know, sorry, this is me kind of being a hater. This whole video, this whole live stream is just me being a little bit of a hater. But, you know, if we all don't take a swig of the haterade every now and then, you know, are we even human? But, I don't know, if she said that, like, as a little bit more jokingly, a little bit more like tongue-in-cheek, if she was like, well, I should remember that if I ever write a book about this, you know? That's a good line, but, like, I feel like instead it'd be, you know, interesting to kind of comment on that, to be like, huh, peace and war. Kind of seems accurate right now, because, you know, Norman is at a war right now, and, you know, kind of seems at peace. Kind of seems like he's chilling in his fucking, you know, $1 million penthouse apartment or whatever the fuck this shit is.
City's in a state of emergency, but Norman still manages to get his laundry and cleaning done for him. What a hero.
Hey, Dad. On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip. Hey, if you're gonna meet me there, could you grab my journal from my room? I just wanted to record some thoughts on the big Bon Voyage day. Anyway. Listen, I know I don't say this enough, but thank you, Dad. You know, for doing this. I love you.
Wow. Haven't heard Harry's voice in so long. He sounds so tired. Let's hope that journal is still here. Gotta check his room.
Happy birthday, dear. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a busy month. I miss you, Em. Especially today. I've put Harry... I've sent him away. For treatment. We'll fix him, Em. I promise. Development of GR-27 was too slow to save you. It won't fail Harry. I'm keeping his room exactly as it is, ready for when he gets back. The key is with you, Em. I know you'll keep it safe.
Wait, Norman sent Harry away for treatment? I thought he went to Europe on his own. What were you hiding from us, Harry? Harry's mom planted this when he was born. Looks like Norman has made a point of caring for it now that she's gone. Beautiful. Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested? Norman and Otto. Wow. They look like they used to be so close. What could have ruined a friendship like this? Harry's mom, Emily. We used to make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but he might have been right. Feels like there's something attached to the back of the frame. Score! This must be the key for Harry's room. What? This can't be for Harry, can it? Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
I am saying we should not rush off without a plan.
We? You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Hey, Silver Sable, I'll be completely vulnerable with
Keep
you.
Team 2 on standby.
I'll do whatever you want,
Getting
ma'am. You just say the word. Anything and everything. I swear. I promise.
Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
Step into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
Okay, July 18. Bingo. Super creepy. Gotta find
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. They have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know we could perfect it. Instead, I'll spend the next 18 months on PR mop-up. What a waste of time.
Devil's Breath isn't a disease. It's an attempt at a cure? I almost can't believe it. Norman's got a real mad scientist thing going on. What are these things? Prototype hand grenades?
Alpha team, stay alert.
Spiders. Is Norman trying to reverse engineer Peter's abilities? The labels on these cages. Bioelectrokinesis, optical camouflage? What the hell is he trying to create? Wow. Norman wins the fancy map contest. Looks like the Upper West Side. Looks like Norman's tracking Dr. Michael's movements. Creepfest. Huh. This shows all of Oscorp's properties. Sable troop deployments. They're stationed all over the city. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. It must be an Oscorp property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michaels. Bravo, bravo, bravo. GR-27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it. 10th and Cathedral. Isn't that... I knew it. 10th and Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling. I will be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好你，放心。
你在什么？发生了什么事？怎么可能？给妈妈呼吸！
I thought this was just a consultation.
Boys seemed ready.
I'm going in there.
No, you can't. It's too late.
Make it stop.
What have you done?
Oh my god. Norman and Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee. I have to get this. No!
Who's there? Damn it. We have a breach. High alert.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
Sweep complete. Sector cleared.
Safety's off. Prepare to engage. Stay alert. I think we got company.
Need to clear that balcony.
Hey! Boss, we got her.
Pete, you here?
Turning off Lex now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner. You ready?
Wait, hold on!
It's too late. You're up!
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
It's all so much to take in. Harry's sick. Norman and Lee and Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not the song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete. Let Miles and me look after Feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner. I have to get that anti-serum and start putting things right. There must be some way to reach Leonardo. Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge. They've both done so much good for the world. They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman. Okay, Norman's on his way to get the anti-serum. Better update Yuri.
I hope this is good news.
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no. That could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it. This will all be over soon, I promise.
All units be advised. Escape.
Now, real question. Do I want to stick with this suit? I mean, I think it's pretty funny, but I don't know. I mean, I am about to go do this mission. Yeah.
Prisoners have started a riot. Location is Cathedral.
Sable teams, this is Control. What's our status in Morningside Heights?
Open it.
to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers.
Nap time.
Sleep it off. Need to get through these demons quick, before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
Spider-Man, leave now. My men will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agents stationed here. They're not handling anything.
You have been warned, superhero.
Sable made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents, Spider-Man. This ends tonight.
You guys think I took out your men? You gotta be kidding me!
Keep fighting! Bring them down!
Gotta make this fast and get inside. I really wish Sable would cut me some slack. We should be on the same team. Demons and Sable are down. Time to follow Lee inside. Why are you so heavy?
You harass my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client millions. Give me one good reason I should not kill you right now.
Listen, I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both. Does mean we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me. Lee's out of control.
You secure Osborn. I will talk to them.
Nice to have friends. Okay, Lee. No more running. This ends tonight.
It sure does, Spider-Man, but before that, I have to chastise you. How dare you? How could you? You fuck, you're blowing this whole thing. Sorry, I don't know why. Usually, I keep a pretty good cap on this, you know? Like, I might make a couple jokes here and there, but god damn, Silver Sable, please, step on me. That's all I want. I mean, no, I didn't say that. Alright? But next time, Spider-Man, you don't lie, alright? You don't tell her I don't like you, you know? Alright? You tell her the truth, Spider-Man. That. You love this ass.
This is insanity. I have to find a way to reach the Martin Lee I know. The man who built Feast.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Where are we going, Spider Skull? Alright, you messed things up with Silver Sable. Maybe now I'll mess things up with Norman Osborn.
No way to go but down.
Turn back, Spider-Man. This is between me and Osborn.
I know about the accident. I know what happened to your parents.
The accident? You sound as clinical as Osborn. My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
You're more than your past. Don't let it control you.
I tried so hard to make my parents proud, to honor their legacy. But to truly honor them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
Lee's pain, his anger, it's fueling his power.
Only sample. No! No, Martin! Look, I told you I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to help you. You don't help people. You use them.
This won't bring your parents back.
Why do you insist on trying to save this piece of scum?
I'm trying to save you, Martin. Don't let revenge win. Fight it!
Osborn must be punished. His cancer has infected this city for too long.
Osborn deserves true justice. He won't see it unless you stop now.
I'll never stop. is exactly who I am! Osborn's crimes will be on your head!
Fight it, Martin! You can walk away!
No! Osborn must suffer!
I know you can beat the demon, Martin!
Beat the demon? I am the demon!
He's a big demon. Big demon.
You and Osborn will step this will all be over soon.
I sure hope so.
Shouldn't have stood in my way.
I mean, yeah, the obvious advice, man, you know?
This will all be over soon.
What's next? You're gonna tell me not to get hit? Can't touch me. Maybe you can. I don't know. Don't hit me with that, baby. That move's hard to dodge.
My will is stronger than yours.
We'll see about that. Can't give up. He's almost down.
Damn it, I jumped just too late. Now it's gonna die.
Hey, I know. But this is the wrong way, Martin.
Useless. Otto?
That look on your face. You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
Hey. Hey.
Where's Otto?
Gone. I would not worry about him right now.
He needs a hospital.
No. No hospital. Feast.
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Well, who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves, whatever you have that's sterile.
Thank you. You can thank me by not dying.
Oh my god.
He'll live, but he needs rest.
Hey, take it easy.
Where's May?
They say she could go at any moment. Where are you going?
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can beat him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
What?
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him. Go get him, Tiger.
All right. No. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. No.
Oh man, what a great scene. No. Poor Pete. But yeah, no, I do really like that scene. Also, MJ's "Go Get Him, Tiger" at the end is great, but I don't, you know, I have to say, in my heart of hearts, it does not make up for her getting Silver Sable on Spider-Man's bad side. Because, like, it is funny how Silver Sable is, like, genuinely concerned about Spider-Man. But then, like, the moment MJ walks in is like, oh my god, Spider-Man! Silver Sable's just like, I see. Okay. I thought I finally found a good single man, and nope. This is a redhead as it gotta come in. I would love to see Silver Sable and Black Cat interact in the next game. Oh, Silver Sable better be in the next game. I will riot if Silver Sable's not included. Like, are you kidding me? Alright, well anyway. I'm gonna be keeping the spirit spider here. But, yeah. No, I love that scene. I love Silver Sable. Alright. She's great. What can I say? Alright? I might be in love with her. So what? What's the big deal? Alright? I can't control my feelings, alright? Listen, as she says anything, I'm at her whim, you know? There's nothing I can do about it. It's natural. Alright, anyway, back to the game.
MJ's right. I built the neural interface. That means I can destroy it. There must be something at the lab I can use.
All units, armed hostiles are assaulting a police transport. Location
Not getting much
north of
coverage.
Houston. Over.
I should look for more towers to activate. Did the impossible, Doc. But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg? Not gonna happen!
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
No! Ah!
Tell them what you did.
I never... Ah!
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies! Ah! You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me! The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you! You're a failure, Otto! And you always will be!
Damn it, Parker. You could have stopped the whole sequel just there. I'm kidding. It's a good thing you did that. I can't wait to play the sequel. You know, I'm not sure what his facial expression is meant to convey there, but he looks annoyed.
Otto.
He's like, fucking Spider-Man saved me. Piece of shit. Hate that guy.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
Well, I don't think I'm fighting a man at all.
We don't have much time! Please! I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
What a great time for my internet.
Just give me the anti-serum!
Start
You've
having
already
problems.
done enough to ruin Osborn!
Because of course.
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything!
Fair enough. There we go.
I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your weaknesses!
I have no weaknesses!
Hey. Ow. Fuck. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Holy shit, man. God. Holy fuck. You were on the ropes a second ago, and then I pull out the electric wedge, and suddenly I can go fuck myself. Asshole. Go to hell. Oh, what a fucking jerkwad. God damn it, you jag off. I don't care if you were like my mentor and you like wanted to do good or whatever. You're an evil scumfuck piece of shit, and I'm gonna fucking kill you. why I'm rooting for this guy. Oh, fuck, never mind. This guy hits way better than you, Spider-Man. I'm rooting for him.
After I bring down Osborn!
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really hurt you!
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
What happened to the man who wanted to help people?
Enough of this!
What are you...
Such a disappointment. Parker. You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me! Not more than it means to me!
Can't you see all the people you're hurting?
You'll never understand! You haven't suffered like I have! You should be on my side! I was! Please, think of the man you were! That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself! You were my hero! You meant so much to me! I hate that you're making me do this! We were going to change the world!
You look tired, Parker.
Not tired. Just hurt. Otto! Stop!
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
I couldn't agree more. Ah! Ah! No! The anti-serum.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong! You are everything I wanted to be! You just threw it away!
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it. Together. If you'll help me.
I'll do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
It's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
So?
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Associate Editor.
Congrats!
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but,
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry, no, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes, I mean, no, I don't, I not want to, but meaning I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
They really made that dramatic.
I'm not an expert or anything, but I think it's in the way that you ask her.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, all right, so where do you want this?
Right over here's fine.
Right. Hey, so Pete?
Yeah?
I, kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on. Like, physically.
Oh. Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas,
No.
for example.
Not that. I think it's better that I just, I show you.
No.
It's pretty weird, right?
Not that weird.
All right, cute scene.
We were so close. But I'll keep trying. I will find a cure. I will. I love you, son.
Spider-Man, I could really use your help. My roommate's been missing since the Halloween party.
Okay, got a name? Last known location?
His name's Carlos. I ran a facial recognition search across social media. Here, let me text you what I found.
Smart. What's your name?
Philip Chang.
Okay, Philip. I'll find Carlos. If you get info on anyone else who's missing, let me know. Okay, looks like I need to find the location in this picture. I see the Statue of Liberty, so it's gotta be way south of here. Not close to the university. Probably the financial district. Philip, I'm headed to where the picture was taken. How recent is it?
Timestamped half an hour ago.
Nice heuristics. You did that facial tracker on your own?
Yeah, it's my thesis project. I'm hoping it'll help me land a job.
If this works, you can count on me for a reference. If the statue's in the shot, this has to be somewhere near the bottom of the island. Trees near water. The building's probably next to a park.
Look, Spider-Man.
This is definitely not close to ESU. I need to head south.
Yeah, we're south. Alright, I'm here, Spider-Man. It's roughly in this area. I don't know where it is. You all need to start pestering me. Being like, oh man, it's not even near here. No, it's near here, Spider-Man. Maybe it's up here. Maybe. Maybe not.
Looks like a rooftop lounge.
Yeah, that means nothing to me, Spider-Man. A rooftop lounge.
Looks like the spot over there.
But where? Where, Spider-Man?
Almost there.
Oh, what, here? Is it Spider-Man? Oh, this is it.
These students are acting like the ones at the Halloween party. Lee must have corrupted them. Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can. Fire's spreading. I better end this fast. That's the last of them.
What happened? Everything was fine, and then so much anger. I couldn't think straight.
It's over now. Though I'd stay off the internet for a while. flying pretty close to blind. Ought to look for towers to activate. Yuri, you're back. How's your mom?
Fine. Right back to complaining about not having grandchildren.
So, you gonna take that vacation now?
Are you crazy? There's no time for that. The apocalypse didn't happen, which means we've got a city full of loose ends to clean up.
Sounds like a big job, but we're up to it.
Not you. For a job this tough, we need Spider Cop.
You said it! You even did the voice!
Okay, don't make it weird.
You like me. You really like me.
You made it weird. Let's go. We've got work to do.
I can't wait. Spider Cop surveys the city. Placid, but seething with turmoil just beneath its calm surface.
What have I done?
Northbound side of the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway near Atlantic Avenue. Please respond.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday. Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume, which saved my bacon more than once.
Be advised, break-in in progress. Reports are coming in from Little Tokyo.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here for now, but next time, gonna run through the DLC again. I don't know, who knows, I could do it now. Could at least start it, at the very least. I mean, on one hand, I don't know. How long have I been going? That'll be the real determining factor here. 3.5 hours. Yeah, why not? I'm good for going a little bit longer.
Mary Jane Watson, Associate Editor. Begin research notes. My sources are saying the Maggia is mounting a comeback. The old crime families were all but wiped out, until Fisk went away and they started filling the void. The old Dons were working harmoniously for years, but now that there's a power vacuum, there's bound to be a power struggle. It's only a matter of time before one of the families makes a move on the others. Better follow up with my sources in the Force. Hopefully we can stop this crime comeback before it even starts.
Hey Pete, I'm working on a story you might be interested in.
The Oscorp expose?
New one. It's about the Maggia crime families.
The mob? I thought they went out with swing dancing. Both times.
They were in decline, but with Fisk and the demons gone, La Cosa Nostra is making a comeback.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Easy, Tiger. So you know the feds raided the Maggia last month?
Sure.
Well, one of the Dons had this lost masterpiece painting called the Maria, and now they're displaying it over at Manhattan Mocha.
And?
And I have a source who says one of the families is planning to steal it back. Tonight.
Sounds like there's more to it than just art appreciation. I'll swing by the museum. MJ, looks like your source was right. There's a small army of goons trying to break in. Stay on the line while I take a closer look.
Just be careful. If those guys are Maggia, they play for keeps.
Hurry up. Come on. Boss wants that painting. We should have been in and out by now.
You want to try? Be my guest.
Sheesh. Some people do anything to avoid paying full price admission. Literally didn't see that coming. These guys have to learn to appreciate art during business hours. Time for a little demonstration of the fine art of subduing criminals.
Nap time. I got you now, Spider-Man. I see him! Spider-Man! What was that? Right already, I'm here. You better run!
I know some of these guys. That's Federico Fratelli and Sal Petrillo.
Those guys are part of Hammerhead's crime family, right? Why would he want the Maria? It doesn't seem like his thing.
I'm gonna look around. Make sure no one got in a different way. I'll let you know if I find anything. Front door's still secure. Better check the other entrances. Hey, what is that? MJ, someone cut a hole in a skylight. I'm gonna check it out.
So while Hammerhead's guys were trying to break in the front, someone else slipped in through the roof?
Looks that way. No sign of anyone. At all. Shouldn't there be guards here at night?
Yeah, maybe check the security booth near the entrance. There should be cameras there too. They would have seen whoever broke in.
The security booth's secure. Need a palm print to get in.
Any clue about what happened to the guards will be inside. Is there a way to override the lock?
Not without a guard's hand.
Actually, their handprint. If you can't find the guards, maybe you can lift prints from the things they touched.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Always happy to lend a hand.
Wonder if there's a print on here. Got a handprint. Well, a part of one. Looks like I'll need more. Weird. It's like the guards just vanished. Now, where can I find some more partial prints? Coffee cup. Still warm. Another one. Cool. Trained guards wouldn't leave their stuff around like this. Unless they didn't leave voluntarily. A flashlight. I can get a partial. Okay, I should have enough partials to reconstruct a handprint. I should be able to reconfigure the scanner so it takes my data. If I bypass the optic sensor, I can upload my own data. Got it. Transmitting handprint now. We're in.
Nice. What do you see?
They're alive. Looks like they were tranquilized. No signs of a struggle. Definitely not Hammerhead style.
So if not Hammerhead, who? Is there a camera feed?
Let me check. Someone switched off camera 5.
Well, that's suspicious.
Let me turn it back on and see what they didn't want anyone looking at. It's pointing at one of the paintings in the exhibit.
That has to be the Maria.
And no one's stolen it yet. I need to see this up close, figure out what's so special about it.
The Maria is a brilliant example of modern pastoral impressionism. The saga of its repeated theft and recovery are almost as intriguing as the artwork itself.
Looks like a pretty normal painting to me.
It is. There's way more valuable stuff in that museum. So why is the Maggia so worked up about this painting?
Hang on, MJ. Someone's coming.
Keep an eye out. Spider-Man could still be here.
Oh, damn it. Got it locked behind security glass.
Hey, tell Frank we're gonna need to break out the big guns.
MJ, Hammerhead's guys called in reinforcements. They haven't spotted me yet.
Good. Try to keep it that way.
Hey!
Sleep it.
Nothing's getting through that safety glass.
I'm on my third strike. Gotcha! You're going down, Wes! Boss wants you! Look out for the spider! Cops will be here any minute.
The hell with this. Grab what you can and run.
Great. Now they're looting the other art. Gotta stop them before they make it out. There's only one way out of here. The way they came in.
Here comes the pain!
Next time, try the gift shop.
Boss wants his head! We can't lose anyone else! I'm taking it. Outbreak! Holy crap!
Gotta get to the exit and cut him off. How about as a consolation prize, I send you a poster of that piece for your prison cell?
I don't like these odds no more!
Cheer up. Maybe they'll have art classes in prison.
Leave him distracted! I'm almost to the exit!
He's getting away.
This one's coming home with me.
Got him. Too slow.
Bring him back, guard!
Stay down.
Peter, you there? You okay?
Yeah, I think I got them all. A lot of art to put back, though.
What about the Maria? This could have all been a distraction.
My thoughts exactly. I'll head back there. Hopefully the glass was thick enough. Security wall's intact. And bulletproof. Nobody's getting near the Maria anytime soon.
Mission accomplished, then?
I hope so. Yeah, I am gonna have to call you right back.
Why? What's going on?
You look good.
Been working out?
Oh. I mean, you know, a little.
So,
You swinging solo now? Or back with your ex?
It's a lot of questions.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I hear that's bad for cats. How about you tell me why you're really here?
I was just waiting for the right moment. Look behind you.
Rockets? Who brings rockets to a museum?
Have you not met Hammerhead?
I'm gonna get you. Gonna tear you apart. You're gonna get worse than that. Don't let him pick off any more of us.
More coming your way, handsome.
Take him out. Don't let him whip you. We can't lose anyone else. I'm stuck.
I like your new tricks.
And I'm tired of your old ones. Weren't you gonna stop stealing art?
Who said I'm here for the art?
What are you doing?
Think you have lives to save.
Not again.
Wait. Hey, help!
What the? Where'd she go?
Peter, is everything okay?
Sorry, MJ, I just, ran into an old friend.
Who?
Trouble.
So Black Cat was the one who went in through the roof? She was working with Hammerhead's guys?
Yeah, she was probably watching me the whole time I was in there.
Just tell me you didn't let her get away with the Maria.
She didn't.
Good.
She smashed it and stole a data drive hidden in the frame.
What?
Sorry. So what do you think was on that drive?
Good question. I'll start asking around.
And I guess I'll start following cat prints.
All units, we have reports of an explosion.
Can't tell you anything right now.
Looks like another car bomb. Which family set it up this time? Hammerhead again?
Probably. Might be more nearby. Better call in the bomb squad.
Bombs under things? Time to go small. Time to find those other bombs.
There's nothing to see right now.
Okay, still a few more out there. Spider bot will see the bomb triggers as bright blinking lights. Got one. Got it. Now for the last one. Bomb should give off a soft beeping sound when I'm nearby. Just in time. Hammerhead's on a mission. Better keep a lookout for more of these around the city. Hello?
Spider-Man? This is Detective Mackey. I got your number from a friend in the force.
I bet I know which friend. What can I do you for, Detective?
Probably better if we spoke in person. Can you stop by the Greenwich precinct when you get a chance? I hear you like meeting on rooftops.
Sure thing. See you in a few. This'll keep me busy while I wait to hear from MJ. That museum heist was crazy. It's not Black Cat's style to work with guys like Hammerhead. Hope MJ can find out the story behind that data drive.
All units on alert. We have confirmation of an active explosive. Officers needed in Tenderloin. Please copy.
Spider-Man, over here.
Detective Mackey, I presume?
Thanks for coming. I want to talk to you about the Black Cat.
I plead the fifth.
Not the new cat. The old one. 20 years ago. I worked the case.
Black Cat is a copycat? Huh. What happened to the original?
He died in prison. But we never found all the paintings he stole. I've got a new lead, but the department doesn't want to waste resources on an old case.
Wasting resources is kind of my specialty.
Great. Head to this location. I'll fill you in on the way. I appreciate your help. I'm retiring soon, and this case is my biggest loose end. So I went through the files to give it one last shot. The old cat preferred to steal art. But right before he got busted, he hit a smoke detector factory.
Smoke detectors? That's random.
Not really. He stole the Americium-241 inside him. We thought he had a buyer for the radioisotopes, but I was watching a movie the other night and saw something that gave me an idea. What if he tagged the paintings he stole with those isotopes in order to help him find them once he got out?
What movie were you watching? Wait, don't tell me. Spoilers.
So I was thinking, if we track the isotope, we could find the stolen paintings.
I have a scintillation counter in my suit that should do it. I'll call you if I find anything.
Thanks, Spider-Man. If I can close the books on this one, I can retire in peace.
I think I'm close to one of those stolen paintings. The signal's coming from this power box, but I'm not detecting any electricity. Maybe it's a fake? I wonder if this... Huh. An art storage tube. Detective, I found a stolen painting. It was hidden in a fake power box.
Yes, I knew it. Leave it there. I'll have someone pick it up. In the meantime, I'll send you some other locations we know Hardy frequented.
Sounds good. Wait, did you say Hardy?
Yeah, the original cat's name was Walter Hardy. I'll pull his files and have more details next time we talk.
Walter Hardy, the original Black Cat. Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat that I know. This appears to be a family business.
Peter, the police scanner just reported an active shootout around Hudson and North Moore.
Isn't that area controlled by the Magia?
Yeah, whatever Black Cat stole, It might have just triggered a gang war.
Well, I'm on my way to check it out. Any other updates on the museum heist?
So here's what I got. Nobody knows what was on that drive in the Maria painting. But word is, Hammerhead now has the drive, and the Maggia families are freaked out about it.
Must have been pretty valuable if it made a notorious art thief ignore art.
Wonder why she's working for Hammerhead. She usually flies solo.
Who knows? I stopped trying to figure out Felicia a long time ago.
Felicia, huh? You guys on a first-name basis now?
Well, I mean, I guess, maybe.
Well, let's just keep each other in the loop, okay?
They're not being subtle. Time to shut this down before someone gets killed. Them all. Delivery truck. Hope it's those new slippers I ordered. My slippers did not look like that online. I refuse to sign for this package. Oh boy, gang's all here. Did I get everyone?
All right, I give up. Do I get time off if I talk?
You won't if you don't.
Oh, the white-haired chick. She told us to come down here and make some noise.
Sucker bait. And I'm the sucker. Where'd you meet her?
The bodega on Waverly.
MJ, the whole shootout was a distraction. Black Cat set it up to draw police away from Waverly Street.
One of the other Maggia families has a front on Waverly. The Ciceros, I think.
Maybe I can still catch her. Felicia takes her time. She's nothing if not methodical.
Is she now?
I'll keep you posted. There's the bodega. All right, Felicia, where are you? There's her stakeout gear. What were you looking at, Felicia? Gotcha.
Spider.
Felicia, the Magi are no joke. You shouldn't be playing with them.
Oh, but I like to play.
Spider-Man! He's working with the cat! Get him!
Nobody steals from the Cicero family and lives!
You guys sure do jump to quick conclusions. I'm not working for Hammerhead or any other crime family. I'm just wrong place, wrong time. Well, that was fun. Now where's Felicia?
I like watching you. Reminds me of old times.
What's on that drive?
Not entirely sure, to be honest.
Then why are you stealing it?
If I don't, they'll kill my son.
Wait, your son?